Christian, it boggles the mind how a Christian can just dismiss a biblical truth as if it doesn't exist, and it does. Predestination is clearly taught in the scriptures, clearly, plainly, and with great clarity. No ambiguity whatsoever on this doctrine. And yet this person says that if it is true, that people will say they don't feel like God called them, so I guess I'm predestined to hell. Only a fool will come to that conclusion. And if a fool comes to that conclusion, then the hell that they get is the hell they deserve. Christians, listen, what we need to understand is that the fact that God has predestined all things, not just the salvation of his people, but all things, does not alleviate man of his responsibility. It does not alleviate man of his responsibility. There's this idea that prevails in small minds that being told that something is going to happen somehow thwarts your responsibility to respond in kind. If God tells you that he has elected a select group of people to be saved, but all you have to do to be saved is to believe, you're the fool if you don't believe. It is not the doctrine of predestination that condemns you. It is your sin that condemns you. Your unwillingness to respond to the witness, to the news, to the word which has said what is going to happen. If I tell you that the block that you live in is going to blow up at 12 noon, are you going to stay in your house, or are you going to get out and get into a safe distance? You're not going to say, well, I'm not going to move, because if that's going to happen, then that's going to turn me into a robot, and I'm not going to fall into that whole thing where my will is threatened. I'm going to stay here and hold my ground and stay in my house. Then you blow up. This is how it is. Predestination and God's election of men to salvation does not undermine your will at all.